Being on live TV is stressful enough, but doing it without your clothes? That's a nightmare. Yet, some WWE stars have faced that exact situation. Let's dive into which wrestlers were the unlucky ones and how they dealt with it. At the start of 2015, Paige began her feud with the Bella Twins. To rattle the anti-diva, Nikki and Brie stole Paige's clothes right before her match. In a panic, Paige desperately searched for something else to wear. Just then, she spotted the Rosebuds dancing nearby and quickly pulled one into her locker room. After a swift clothes swap, Paige was ready to compete. The dress might not have been intimidating, but Paige still brought her A game and forced Summer Rae to tap out for the win. While Melina was showering backstage, Hornswoggle snuck in to surprise her. Once she saw him, the paparazzi princess bolted with Hornswoggle in hot pursuit. They raced around the building until the King of Small Style snatched Melina's towel. But that's not all. The following week, Hornswoggle showed up again during Melina's match and made her lose. Furious at the leprechaun's antics, Melina chased Hornswoggle under the ring. Moments later, Hornswoggle emerged with the Diva's top in his hands. After flaunting it to the fans, Hornswoggle went back under the ring and this time emerged with Melina's pants. Desperately trying to cover herself with the ring apron, Melina yelled at Hornswoggle to give back her gear, but he refused. Vince McMahon's illegitimate son then took his new prizes backstage. Lita's WWE career has been full of memorable moments, but nothing tops Survivor Series 2006. During an interview with World Tag Team Champion Edge, Crime Time members Shad Gaspard and JTG were spotted sneaking into Lita's dressing room and leaving with a box full of mysterious items. After her match with Mickie James, visibly disgusted by the outcome, Lita went on a rant, proclaiming she couldn't think of a better crowd to leave in front of. At that moment, Shad Gaspard and JTG made their way to the ring with the box full of her stuff, sparking an impromptu sale, or as Shad called it,
"We're gonna have us a wholesale." Wholesale!
Lita was left stunned as she watched her personal belongings get auctioned off to some of WWE's most passionate fans. Let's not forget one of the most shocking and embarrassing moments involving Enzo Amore and Big Cass. Enzo and Big Cass were on top of the world in 2016. Their charisma and chemistry made them fan favorites, but behind the scenes, things were tense. The drama began on the November 21st episode of Raw. Backstage, Enzo was his usual lively self, unaware of what was about to happen. Big Cass, with a mischievous plan, waited for his chance. When Enzo stepped into the shower, Cass grabbed his clothes and locked him out of the locker room. What started as a harmless prank quickly turned into a humiliating ordeal for Enzo, who was left completely naked and desperate. As he searched for something to cover up with, Enzo bumped into Lana, the wife of fellow wrestler Rusev. Lana was stunned, and Rusev was furious when he found out. Seeing this as a huge disrespect, Rusev challenged Enzo to a match that night. Unsurprisingly, a rattled Enzo was quickly defeated. The humiliation continued. On the December 5th episode of Raw, Enzo stood up for Lana during an argument with Rusev. Lana, appearing grateful, invited Enzo to her hotel room, but it was a trap. Rusev ambushed Enzo in the hotel, further humiliating him. The feud escalated, involving Rusev's ally, Jinder Mahal. Enzo and Cass faced numerous challenges, including Cass losing a handicap match to Rusev and Mahal. However, the duo managed to rally and secure a couple of victories, ending the feud. Despite these wins, the stolen clothes incident left a scar on their partnership. The tension between Enzo and Cass continued to simmer, eventually leading to their split. The once great tag team couldn't recover from the betrayal. It's not just the women who've had their clothes stolen. Chris Jericho and Christian had their own unfortunate adventure trying to find their clothes in 2002. The night started with the duo retaining their tag team championship against the Dudley Boys. Naturally, they cheated to win, so Bubba and D. Von were out for revenge. After the match, Jericho and Christian hit the showers, but when they went to change, their bags were missing. D. Von then appeared, revealing that he and Bubba were the culprits. Wrapped in white towels, the two Canadians wandered around the arena, desperately searching for something to wear. They finally caught up with the Dudleys, who had already entered the ring, but it was too late. Bubba and D. Von tossed the tag team champions' bags into the crowd, leaving Jericho and Christian with only their towels. Yet, even those were snatched away. Spike Dudley sneaked up behind them and yanked off their towels, leaving both men totally exposed. Rey Mysterio, one of WWE's most beloved superstars, known for his high-flying moves and iconic masks, found himself in a heated feud with rising star Andrade in 2020. Their rivalry, which had been simmering since 2019, featured incredible matches that kept fans on the edge of their seats. The tension reached a dramatic peak on the January 6th episode of Raw. Andrade, defending his United States Championship against Mysterio, not only won the match, but did something that stunned the WWE Universe. He stole Rey Mysterio's mask. For those who don't know, Rey Mysterio's mask is far more than just fabric. It's a symbol of his heritage, identity, and career. In Lucha Libre, the mask represents honor and tradition. By taking Mysterio's mask, Andrade wasn't just snatching an item, he was attacking Mysterio's very essence. This act ignited a fierce rivalry between the two wrestlers. Determined to reclaim his stolen identity, Mysterio pursued Andrade with renewed intensity. The feud hit its climax on the January 20th episode of Raw, where they clashed in a match with Andrade's United States Championship on the line. In the end, the feud between Rey Mysterio and Andrade WWE's most unforgettable storylines, leaving a lasting impact on fans. If you enjoyed this video and want to explore more thrilling content like this, click on any of the cards on your screen.